Hi, my name is Chef Lee Garman. I'm the executive chef here at Owamni.
I am Ethan Denny-Broker. I am the chef de cuisine here at Owamni.
So we asked everyone on social media to send us recipes and kind of indigenous ideas or things that you've eaten before. And this is it. So we're going to pick one of these recipes at random and see what happens.
I would love to hear about recipes with peppers or blue corn.
I mean, we can do that.
Yeah.
Sofkee is a fermented corn mush. It's from the creek. They would make a dish where they would mash all their corn and then just kind of let it ferment. And then you cook that with water and spices. And you kind of get this like fermented sour corn mush. We don't ferment ours here. The way that we do it is we add pickle juice and vinegar. We have salt, vinegar, chilies, pickle juice, sumac, spice bush, and allspice, which are two of the only real known like North American spices, and maple for sweetness. First things first is we're gonna put 1 quart of water into the pot. To season in layers, first thing you do is you're gonna add a little bit of salt. I like to add in the vinegar to the water. We'll save the pickle juice for a little bit later. And then to kind of release some of these essential oils from the dried chilies, we're gonna add a little bit into the water. Same thing with the sumac to kind of get that sour kind of spice. While we wait, we're going to grind up our spices. I like to do this in the mortar and pestle, basically to get all those essential oils kind of out. You're going to take your cornmeal and juniper ash and slowly whisk it in to the water. The reason we add juniper ash is that actually it's used as a thickener. It's one of the probably first natural thickeners out there. So once you start getting it boiling like this, you'll actually turn it down even lower. Right now we're just letting the corn cook. I added the spice bush and the allspice that I just grinded up in the mortar and pestle. As you can see, it's already thickening up pretty well. The consistency that you're looking for is right around here. Sofkee is generally a little bit thinner than like a corn mush, or I'd say kind of like what you look for when you're cooking grits.
For the first thing, we're gonna take these jalapeno peppers and throw them here on the grill to get the nice charred flavor. And they can kind of just sit there, turn them every maybe a couple minutes. Then we're gonna take these onions. The peppers and onions are gonna be charred here on the grill. When you're making this at home, recommend looking for poblano peppers. You roast peppers to bring out, the charred grilled flavor. Feel like it adds almost like an umami flavor to indigenous and Hispanic cuisines.
The next part of our process in our dish is we're going to heat up the mole. This is mole negro. Everything in here is indigenous. This whole process is, I would say, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours to do, or some moles can take days to make. So we're not going to go through that process right now. So we like to take it and just heat it up right in a hot pan. Mole negro is one of the moles where you take all of your peppers and tomatoes and tomatillos and onions and you char them until they're completely black. It's also cooked with tortillas to kind of help thicken it up. We also, the herbs that we use hoja santa and epazote, which are indigenous to Mexico. So you really want to see the bubbling. You can kind of start to see the caramelization around the pan. This is really going to bring out a lot of those flavors. So if you ever want to learn how to make moles, just let us know in the comments and we'll maybe do one of these 4-hour-long videos.
So we got the jalapenos charred off here. You can see it's not too charred. So what we're going to do here is just slice them into little rings. And as you char things on the grill, it kind of steams the inside. You can see with the jalapenos that they're more softer on the inside due to the steam. And same thing here with the onions. It's not as raw, but it's not overly cooked. We're just going to do a large little dice on this. So we're just going to drizzle a little bit of oil, add a pinch of salt, throw on a glove and just give it a little mix.
So for this purpose, we're actually just going to take it straight into the bowl. Mole will be the first thing so we can see that beautiful blue corn. Kind of spread it out on the bottom. Next, We're gonna go directly in with our Sofkee. Kind of spread it out a little bit. Next thing that's gonna go on top is gonna be our grilled jalapenos, red onions. We want a lot of color on this dish, which is why we did the red onions. Then we're gonna top this entire dish off with micro carrots, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of chilies. Awesome. The sweetness and sour really like kind of cut through all the spice. The onions are really cut through too.
Not too strong on the mole. Cut through the sweetness and sourness of the Sofkee.
And then you really get that corn flavor that comes through.
That tartness.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Let us know if you test out this recipe or put your own spin on it. Like, follow, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.